Start recording. Okay, one thing I'm going to start differently with this one is I'm going to show you, if you just want to sit down, there's an introductory movie that, well, not, I don't know what the best way to say it. I'll put this on first so that you get a difference between tone that, of the two games that might lend itself to something.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I don't know if you have watched the film, so that's why it's in context to something.
I seem to remember a film being got me towards from Silent Hill. Whether it is
I'm going to say, because the film may end up confusing you more if you applied it as context than anything else.
Sadly.
I better grab control.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James. I don't look like a ghost, do I?
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life.
Lost?
It's like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Hey, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
Oh, it's you. Just putting a gun to their head?
I am. You want me to be.
So, what about Lori? Did you find her?
Yeah, well, she ran away.
We've got to find her.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
And I'll just load up the correct one for you. Only reason I want to show that is just for the differences between Dead Space and this in forms of context. But in complete contrast to that statement, I'm chucking you right in the middle of it, not in the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll just do one thing. I did this for the others as well. There is a map, should you need it. I thought it would save it, unfortunately it did not. Okay, and then you're welcome to have a go with that. You don't have to worry about the right stick anymore.
Okay.
But I believe this version of views will annoy you just as much. Yeah, the view edits to the view edits to the camera, and the camera changes depending on the position of the player. So it can cause some very confusing little bits. There's a third floor and a second floor door. You just press X by them, same as in the previous game. The reason why it's locked on that view you won't be able to do yet. Sorry. When you get the torch, you'll have to come back up here and pick up, there's a key on the other side, but you'll only see it when it reflects with the torch.
Oh, okay. For some reason I'm moonwalking there.
Yeah. As I say, this view requires less effort of controlling both analog sticks, but it's become quite an outdated thing.
Annoying.
And if you move away from the bar, you'll just switch views. Move away from the set of bars.
Right.
Okay. And I believe you can press X to run. I'm not too sure. Maybe square. One.
Very good.
Okay. I'm going to give you a hint here just so you know where to go. On the floor below you, so you have to go back into the main hall, is where you'll find the torch, which will allow you to light your way to see where you need to go.
Annoying.
Definitely so. If it's easier, you can use the D-pad, which is these 4 keys, which will make you walk in the direction you're going. It's a very old game. It wasn't necessarily designed with the joystick in mind, so sometimes the D-pad is a little bit better. Okay. What about atmosphere difference between this one and Dead Space? I know it's a little difficult to tell at this stage. There hasn't been any combat or anything attempted to threat, but is there anything different you notice? Go back up a little bit.
The sounds are a bit better.
What was in bring you more into the
Slightly more atmospheric noises.
yeah?
Rather than
There's X if you want to press the door.
rather than fantastical alien things.
Yeah. Sound is an important part of horror. It does definitely put the player on edge.
Annoying.
So you want to press the forward one there, yeah. Other way, there's a door in the corner. Edging around slowly. Okay.
Will I miss anything?
R2 and then X is how you, I believe it's R2, might be R1, is how you ready your weapon. Press L2, the one on the back button? Or I might be wrong. Yes, when you're in that pose, you then press X and you bop something on the head. Nice and easy.
Which infers I need to do that soon.
And it's always good to check all the doors you go past just in case. Excellent. Yeah. There's another one on your left. On your right, sorry.
Ah! Amazing. Oh, crappy kitchen. Let's say something on the wall.
It does, whether you'll be able to read it yet or not, I'm not too sure. Press X just to see. No, you need the torch to see it, I'm afraid. No, sorry. Usually you need the light to reveal what it says on things, and then it'll pop up on the screen and you can click it. Alright. If I just warn you that this room is important, but what you'll need first is to go down another, try and find another room. Sorry, just in the interest of saving time. Just remember this place for later. It's not needed at the moment.
Remember this place for later, you have some chance.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, the others, so it's back out that way that you were pointing at. The others spent a good 25 minutes exploring the environment, and then they got stuck for 15 minutes on the riddle, which is what that clock room is. So, if you spend 35 minutes exploring the environment, being a bit slow, maybe you'll get the riddle in record time. If, for example, you're pointing in a funny way that you don't like, press and hold L2. You'll watch what they do. And it will adjust itself for you.
It looks like some sort of chute. Waste chute.
If it won't interact with X, it can't do anything yet. might want to try the door. That's when they're on the ground wiggling like that, if you let go of R2 and just go up to them and press X, you'll stomp on their head. Which is a nice, effective way. Alright, R2 or L2, sorry, if a view annoys you. If I'll let you. X to interact. Okay.
Does that mean I've got a flashlight now?
Mm-hmm.
Because some glow-in-the-dark dress told me ahead.
Look. Press X again. You took the flashlight off of the dress. That's why you've now got the light on you. You can now go upstairs to that room that you saw previously.
Don't walk in the kitchen.
Okay. Is this another game that's just caused you frustration, or has there been anything that's
I think
you
this
panic?
is more engaging than the other game. I don't,
just because of the ease of play, or
possibly. We're basically in a wardrobe, aren't we?
but the door's just out there. Use whichever you're comfortable with. You can do joystick or D-pad. Both are a little funny. You have to forgive the game for its age.
What's wrong with being old? That's the best bit, I like that.
What, the swinging? Or the radio static?
The swinging with the just basically violent, I guess.
If you're having trouble with where you are, because I know all the environments are very similar, you can press triangle and have a look at your map. And it'll prompt everything you've seen, haven't seen, what's locked, and what is not ever going to open with a squiggly line. As you have to get back upstairs, the best bet is probably back to the landing. It will be a big grey door you're looking for rather than one of the wooden ones. If that's any help.
That's not very door, is it?
The next one along is though. That one, no, back.
Great.
There, on the side.
That was great.
What would you call it?
Cream.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
And it's back upstairs to where you saw that funny thing before.
Rrr. Why is it actually darker now than it was before?
I can give you a technical answer to that, but I think that's going to be slightly overkill. You press X.
Ow!
Haha.
Hey, wait! Damn it.
Now, if you turn around and go back down that hallway, there'll be a door on your left. If not that one, the next one.
Hmm. The soft shoes shovel.
Might have stepped forward a little bit. And then you can press L2 and reverse it.
Just not for you.
Shot control. X, but you might have to be a bit closer to it. Okay, and that's all you needed from there.
Mm-hmm.
In the interest of saving time, I'll tell you that you now need to go back to that clock, if that's okay.
All is it's that way.
Yep. No, you were right. You were right first time. It's back by the walls.
What's on the landing again?
Yeah, it was back in the clock room as well. You need to go.
I thought that was on the top floor.
No, it was on the second floor.
It's a bit clunky.
Yes. That is very understated. Yeah. It was during the transition period from the PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 2. So it's not quite sure if it wants to be a PlayStation 1 game or a PlayStation 2 game. It hasn't, it didn't develop that much. That's why it uses the D-pad, which was only on the PlayStation 1, and it also uses the new joystick, but not very well. Usually you have to stand a little bit further away from walls and then reverse it. Only reason being is the camera reacts so that it doesn't go inside walls.
Mm.
So if you stand right up next to them, it won't move.
Okay, through that one.
It's down the corridor to your left. Last one on the end. You know what? Just go over to the television and check. X. So, yeah.
Who could have?
And then on the wall to your left, there's a cabinet, and on that wall is a key. It's not working. You might have to move slightly to the left. Now, X. Sorry. The item was key to 102. That's it, not to you. So you can check where that is on the map if you need to.
It's on the second floor.
Yeah.
Stairs at the end there, it would appear.
If you click X, you can have a look where you can have the whole thing.
Stairs at the end. Oh, there's that.
It's blocked. No, it's actually the other way. If you go past the door that you came into the stairwell, you should see it. Okay. Now, what would you say about the affect of sound in this game compared to Dead Space 2?
As I said earlier, I think it works better actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's more.
In keeping, something.
Yeah, it's always it kind of helps make you feel a bit more tense. It's controlling. That's one of your mates. You're just kicking ahead.
Okay. And it's the door next one along from that one.
Well, that one there.
No, next one along. Okay. Okay, what about if we compare the monsters? What would you say about either?
These are less worrisome.
Just because of how they attack, or just press X and it should go in? Because of how they attack, or for any reason in particular?
They're less challenging than the monsters of the last game in terms of having to control what you're doing. There's not as much
Effort.
required.
Okay.
This one.
What about comparatives in design? If that affects the horror for you?
Well, these you'd arguably these are much simpler renderings, but can be a little bit more believable than
Is it the believability contributing to the horror?
Yes. I'm not sure I'd call it horror, but
Tension.
yes.
You may want to investigate the whole wall.
I got the clock key.
So I've got to go all the way back to that clock room again, I'm afraid.
Good.
And then that'll solve the puzzle, and then we'll call that quits for this game. Well, you've got to solve the riddle.
Is that the door?
No, the wrong one, as we've come from.
I don't have any sense of where I am.
Yeah, no problem. Turn to your right. Sorry, go down the hallway that you're looking at. And then you go down on the T-junction on your left. It's back in the room next to the barricades.
So the thing I whacked is still on the floor. That's quite good.
He hasn't got up yet. Started wiggling about. The character design for this game is actually incredibly interesting. It's most of them are all based on feminine forms, but their motions and animations are all based on insects.
Alright.
It's kind of a bizarre combination that formulates how they made the creatures.
It's a telly room again.
Yes, that is. You've got to go into the cupboard on the left-hand side of the telly room. Yeah, you see, open door. If you stand by the clock, I'll talk you through this bit because it's confused the others for a fair old while. Because it's not something you usually do. Just stand by it, walk quite close to it, and press start. It's the start key. It's a little triangle. Oh, no, not X, sorry. Just to be annoying. I'm going to steal the thing again. Just because this is not as easily explained as it was, you hover through and use the item on the key. Okay. You can press circle to back out, but you've got to turn it to a particular time. All of the ways of solving this riddle are in the room you're in. If you don't know what it is, press circle, have a look around the room. Right, take a step closer. X as your first step.
Scars from the past show remove the noun that stops time. Push the clock. Push the clock. Well, push doesn't move. So it's still there.
I'd check on the other walls for anything else. To your left. Just try that. Walk forward.
Something over there, wasn't
And now that you can see it, you can press X by it.
Henry Mildred Scott. Hours, minutes, seconds.
Record time. That took the other two at least 10 minutes.
So hours 9, minute 10, seconds 15.
You press circle to live. So the time was 10 minutes past 9. Press circle again, switch on your right, and then X. And then press circle. And I'd try pushing the clock again. And then we'll call it a day on that one. Okay. Now, just before I stop this one, is there anything else you want to say about this one's difference in terms of tension or horror compared to Dead Space 2 that you haven't already said?
This is more engaging. Like the sound a lot. Not particularly scary.
Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay. And let me just quick easy cam here.